Alright, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 5 Book 1 Air.
Please select a mission.
Boss, there's a target on the run somewhere on the Savannah. Your job is to find and eliminate him. He's a logistics officer for the PF known as Rogue Coyote. On the side, however, he colluded with the Buta regime, abducting people from Mbeli villages and supplying them as slave labor. That's right. He's a human trafficker. His victims ended up all over the place. Brothels, black market, organ trade, diamond mines. And he was the one who sent Shabani and the other kids to the Devil's House. But then an Mbeli rebel group finally added him.
I don't know why, like, in a row they decided, like, Close Contact... Well, actually, the White Mamba, Close Contact, Aim True Ye Vengeful, Hunting Down, and the next one are all, hey, there's a guy we need, go get him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they just ran out of ideas towards the end of Act 1.
Yeah, they definitely did. Like, and that's another issue I have, is the lack of variety in the missions. Like, the settings are fine, but just... extract this guy, kill this dude, but you can, if you want to extract him.
Yeah. Not every level can be voices or where the honeybees sleep.
Where the honeybees are.
That's where they sleep.
Boss,
No,
the
that's
target
where
is
they
a
are.
PF logistics
they
officer.
sleep.
Yeah, where they are is where they sleep.
The client wants him dead. He's currently on the run somewhere on the Savannah with bodyguards. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking. All we have to go on is a coded transmission sent by the PF at the Tati abandoned village. It appears to be workup of the target's security plans.
There's a couple ways to do this. I think you can actually, like, meet this guy directly where he starts out and just take him immediately from there, but I'm going to do the way that involves, like, a couple tasks on the way.
As well as the location of the village. Find the route. Find the man.
I wish there was a way to fast forward through this helicopter section.
Oh, I agree. I agree completely, and I wish that there was a way, I think I've said this before, but I wish that there was a way to take the helicopter to certain place. Like, if you were here and you wanted to go somewhere else quicker, just get on the helicopter and go there.
Rather than having to use the boxes.
Yeah. Because the boxes are very far and few between.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Buddy has infiltrated and the map has been
You made it to the
updated.
Tati abandoned village. That's where the enemy PF's coded transmission came from. There's got to be a transmitter there somewhere. It could have the intel file containing the encryption.
So in here, there's a little, like, one of those data files that pretty much tells you exactly where his route is,
Complete.
and that's a very nice thing.
Huh. I didn't know that.
And yeah, Kaz says it's like it should be where there's a satellite, and there's literally one place that could possibly be.
And where's that?
Did you not see it? I was focusing
Yeah,
on
I
it
know.
for like a minute. It's right there.
Right where?
There's a satellite there.
No, that's a radar dish.
It's a satellite.
Nah. Satellites from space, man.
Well, tell that to the Fury.
Extract him.
Oh, you can't. He's dead.
Why would I tell Fury that?
Because he was a cosmonaut.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So what was he before World War? Or like, what was he during World War II?
Who, the Fury?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just a cosmonaut enthusiast, I guess.
I always wanted to go to space.
I think he was just jealous that the boss got to go to space.
Yeah, all things considered, the boss got to go to space and he didn't, so...
But I think that also screwed her up a little bit, right? If I remember correctly.
Apparently, like, on the way down, the radiation destroyed her eggs or something like that, so she can have kids.
Is that why Ocelot came out so weird?
Extraction
According to this
arrived
information,
at
the target is headed for
The map
Gaziba
has
camp.
been
You realize we went to space after World War II, right?
Uh-huh.
We went to World War II and then we went to space.
Yeah, it was around the Cold War.
1969.
If he makes it to the Gaziba camp, take him down on the Savannah.
This I don't get. I'm shooting him in the back of the neck. I guess it's because his arms are there, but he should still fall asleep.
You shot him in the hand.
Which will make him fall asleep eventually. So that is his path.
Marker
There's a couple tasks here because he has a like security team with him, one of the tasks is get him and the team, and also get him before he goes to his target, which is that village. So
Where's Quiet at?
I don't know actually.
So
Sometimes I just take her with me. Sometimes I just like to hear her humming.
I don't see them.
That's probably because they haven't spawned yet, or I'm too far away from them.
Please select a deployment point.
Coyote.
Do you think it's a rogue coyote?
Probably.
I wouldn't imagine many coyotes work in a team, so it probably is just a rogue coyote.
Actually, I think Coyote's working a pack.
You really don't. You can't know.
I don't know, I'm assuming.
There's really no way to know.
Yeah. You could be right in your assumption.
Begin cover fire.
So yeah, I think the cover me, like, command is one of the most useful things in the entire game, because you could just have Quiet go to a certain place and she'll just start taking out everyone. And one of my favorite things to do in this entire game is to take a sniper rifle, like a stun sniper rifle, and have Quiet with one and just take out a whole group of enemies together like that.
Eliminate the target. How you do it is your call.
Is that everyone? No. This man tried to shoot a rock.
Well, I mean, he succeeded.
Do you think that was the same rock that knew about Osama bin Laden before it happened? But yeah, that's really not that hard. You can also wait for him at his destination, which is that one village that has like the prisoners and stuff. So you can just wait there. What I did the first time was I couldn't find him, but I knew where he was going to end up, so I placed C4 everywhere around that destination and just blew him up when he appeared.
That's funny.
Landing zone
Roger.
confirmed. Mission info support helicopter requested.
Again, I don't remember what the rest of this is, because this went by pretty quick. I feel like a lot of just random cutscenes start happening now. Oh, now I know what the end of this one's gonna be.
What?
You'll see. And this was another thing I kept trying to do with Quiet, because it happens occasionally.
What, where she'll look at you and nod?
She'll look at you, nod, and give you a thumbs up. I think your bond with her needs to be, like, super good. But I couldn't get it to happen. I think sometimes it happens if you walk in her line of sight. Or it's just she puts her thing, I don't know.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
I like how your bond just decreased with her.
I didn't think that would happen.
Ceasefire.
But to be honest, I'd never tried that before.
At LZ.
I just wanted to show her a sign of my affection.
By jumping into her.
Yes.
Gaining altitude.
Yeah, I guess your guy did clip through her so you can say you've been inside Stephanie Houston.
Stephanie Houston?
Or
Do
whatever.
we have a problem here?
Yes. Houston, whatever.
I think I'm fairly certain it's Houston.
Houston?
Houston.
Or however the fuck you say it. With a J, that's all I know.
I'm sure those are J's.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Is that a size? I don't...
No.
Yes, mission complete. Boss.
I'm gonna look it up.
Alright.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get some pretty unsavory results.
Those would be disgusting if those were a J.
Oh man, I found some pretty disgusting results.
Our trafficker was very talkative. Guinea pigs. That's what became of his kidnapped victims.
Do you think they like to lay down hints sometimes? Like, he was very talkative, boss. Talked a lot, boss. Say something.
A man without a face. His instincts told him to run like the rat he is. Said it wasn't worth the money. Figured he could be next. That's when he went to the NGO for help. He thought that in exchange for his buyer's list, they could set him up with a new identity someplace far away. He had an idea who he was up against, and he didn't want to take any chances. A true rat. But like us dogs, he knew when he smelled trouble. And something else. He said the specimens come from deep in the forest. We don't know what he meant by specimens just yet. But those guinea pig symptoms match what we've seen on the infected at Mother Base.
I think this would have worked out better if these were all separate missions. No, not separate missions. If they were all like the same mission. If it was just like one big area, get like these 3 guys who all have separate information, instead of having it be, here's 4 different missions. Because you're pretty much getting a small piece of the puzzle each time.
Side ops list updated.
We finally heard from one of our
Mission
missing
list
intel team
updated.
members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details ASAP.
Please select a land heading to Mother Base.
Boss, about Eli. No matter how many times we talk to him, he just won't listen. He sees everything in terms of victory or defeat and still won't accept that you beat him. We're gonna have to put him in his place. Again. If you don't mind, come back to Mother Base and don't look around with him.
Next time I'm gonna break both his arms.
And maybe his legs too.
I'm gonna have Quiet beat him up.
So this is one of those like special side missions.
I forgot about this one. This is a fun one.
Yeah, this is pretty fun. It's pretty much just a rematch. I think this is the last time you do it too.
Unfortunately, yeah. They should just make a side game, beat up Eli.
Hey, do it. Make that Konami free to play on like Android or whatever.
Yeah, Android and iOS. Beat up Eli.
Beat up Eli. And I don't know what the microtransactions would be in that. Make him even younger? Like here now you could beat up a baby Eli.
Please select.
Or like here's him in Eva's womb still. Make sure you don't hit David.
Do twin babies look alike?
You fucking retarded?
I don't know. Probably.
What?
Like, you know, like, would you be able to tell the difference between 2 twin babies? I feel like you can't tell the difference between babies at all.
Eli is a real handful.
I want to take that conch from him and just beat him with it.
Just charge his stupid fucking ass.
Which, by the way, it's actually pronounced conch.
Whatever. I'm gonna call it Conch, because...
Yeah.
How the fuck did he get flashbangs?
I don't know. He gets even more ridiculous things. There was one thing that I could not get to happen in this, and that's what he'll do is he'll throw his giant machete at you, and you can deflect it just like you can with the skulls. But I could not get it to happen because he kept like blindsiding me with it, and I didn't have enough time to do anything about it. I just got fooled by my own balloon. I thought that was him.
Oh, he just dropped his machete, right?
Yeah, but he's got a bunch of them all over the place. I think in a way this one is more fun than the one in the White Mamba mission, just because I think you have more room to do, and it's kind of like a father-son playing hide and go seek.
Yeah, that's definitely how.
A very aggressive form of hide and go seek. But now I've got like 3 snakes just saying you're pretty good. Yeah, see, they didn't even give me the prompt for that one. That's it, young man. Go to your room.
Ow!
This is unacceptable. Yeah, I don't know how he got like firebomb bottles and Molotovs and
Well, making
stun
Molotovs
grenades.
is pretty easy.
Yeah, but I don't know who's watching him that he's not like that he's just able to make this stuff.
I don't know. Where's he getting machete from?
I don't know.
You're pretty good. You're pretty good. He just walks off.
I always thought there was something a little off in this cutscene. Because he does just straight up walk off. He looks like he's possessed.
Yeah, there's not a lot of talking between the two of them.
No. Does Eli know that Snake's his dad?
Yes.
I figure as much, because that's the only thing that like explains his behavior.
Yeah, that's why, like, when the fucking other kid was like, my dad, and he's like, oh, you love your dad so much. Why don't you marry him? You think Ocelot ever gets confused with the dummies?
Yes.